Okay.
That girl that
We are
Heather.
live on YouTube now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you may be tuning in from. My name is John Haremza. Excited today to share with you what I believe to be the most exciting and compelling opportunity in the world of network marketing, and that is Valentus. What I'm going to do before I jump into more of the formal presentation, I'm just going to take a moment, give you a little bit of background, a little history on myself, and then we'll jump right into the presentation. So for those of you that don't know me, I have been involved in this industry of network marketing now for coming up on 33 years. My background before I entered this industry, I worked in a small town as a maintenance person in a factory in a small town in Minnesota. I was a maintenance person, welding, building, maintaining equipment, things of that nature. Right out of high school is actually when I started there. I have a learning disability, I have dyslexia. And I still struggle with it today, but back then really affected my self-esteem, my self-confidence. I was very shy, I was very introverted. And the reason I share all this, because as you're looking at this here today, and let's say you're just looking, or maybe you're new, just got started, asking yourself the question, can I do this? Can this really work for me? Can I really, make this work? And I'm here to tell you what's so exciting about what we offer here at Valentus is it's a level playing field, right? It doesn't matter where you live, what you do, what your background, what your financial position is. It doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing that really matters is, number one, you recognize what is taking place here, number one. And number two is you take action on it. I can share with you that I believe there's something here for everyone. I mean, I entered this industry, 33 years ago, really with a goal. I just wanted to make an extra few $100s a month. I mean, I was making $9 an hour. I was living in a trailer house, and a few $100 extra a month would have been a big deal for me. And then I was able to do that, and then started thinking, wow, what if I could make $1,000 part-time? I mean, that would be literally doubling my income. And then I started thinking about full-time. And for me, that was $3,000 a month. I was able to accomplish that. And now I've been full-time ever since. And I share this with you not to impress you, more just to impress upon you what is possible. Again, I started out wanting to make a few $100 extra a month. Now to date, nearly $28 million that I've earned in this industry. And so you just never know what happens. If you get excited about this, you stay focused, you be consistent, right? You could wake up one day, as I have, and just be blown away at how your life has changed. And so what I want to do is I want to share my screen. And the first thing I think that's important as we look at this is we need to ask ourselves, are people interested in what it is that we offer? So what do we offer? We offer an opportunity to make extra money. I mean, who isn't interested in making extra money? I mean, maybe it's just to try to make a little bit to pay for your own product. Maybe it's to make a few hundred, maybe $1,000 a month part-time. Or maybe it's to look at serious part-time, or actually even a full-time income, or even crazy income, all of which is being done here. Better health. I mean, I think everyone today, especially what's, challenged the world, I think everyone today is interested in what they can do to improve their overall health and well-being. You see with the product mix that we have, I would think it's hard for you not to find something that would, help, you in the area of your health and well-being. Time freedom. I mean, who doesn't want time freedom? I mean, the one thing is, we only have so much time in a day. And if you're exchanging all of your time for a paycheck, someone else is controlling your time. The thing that's so exciting about this business model is by building a customer base of people using and consuming the products, as you share the opportunity and get others to want to do the same thing you're doing, you can leverage your time. What this all means is you can essentially remove yourself from the day-to-day activity it takes to generate an income. Where, you don't do anything today, you don't do anything this week, you don't do anything next month, you can actually still have an income, right? Through the consumption and through the leverage of others doing this business. Very, very exciting concept, right? So, the bottom line is, especially what's challenged the world, I think these numbers are bigger now than ever before in history. 96% of people out there, they're worried about their health, they're worried about their finances, they don't know what to do, where to turn, living a life really of quiet desperation, right? And they're looking for someone, something that could maybe give them some hope, give them an opportunity, give them a way out of the position they're in, and this feeling of overwhelm that they may be experiencing just due to finances or health. And what makes this all possible is this industry of network marketing. This industry has been around for 80 years. It currently does almost $2 billion, products, goods, and services marketed around the world through this method of distribution, network marketing. And a lot of people don't understand it. They don't really understand it. And really, guys, all network marketing is, it's another method of distribution, right? And to better understand that, let's just make a quick comparison to traditional methods of distribution. Retail, think about a store and all the products sitting on the shelves of that store. Understand about 50% of the cost of those products is advertising, right? Paying actors and athletes and high budget advertising campaigns, literally hundreds of millions of dollars to pick those products off the shelf and purchase them. And this is also true online. In a traditional online business model, they're paying, actors and athletes, these influencers, literally millions of dollars to make that post. And again, that comes out of the cost of the product. Roughly 50% of the cost of a product is to get you to buy it. Well, in network marketing, what we do here at Valentus, we spend zero on advertising. That 50% goes to you, real people with real results. And this is important to understand because people hear about the money that's possible to be made and they're like, how is that possible? Because again, we're not paying the actors and athletes. That money is redirected to you, real people with real results. Now, what I've learned in my now nearly 33 years in this industry of networking is all of these companies, right, and their opportunities are made up of 5 critical elements, right? The company, the product, the compensation, the timing, and the training support. And if 2 or 3 of those critical elements are missing, it doesn't matter how good we are or how hard we work. I mean, despite our best efforts, we're going to struggle. See, folks, it's when all of those critical elements come together where the magic happens and the fortunes are made. And that's exactly where I believe we are here with Valentus, is all those critical elements are in place. The company got its start in July of 2014. So we're now, just over 7 years old as a company. We're 100% debt-free, not a single dollar of outstanding debt. We're based out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We've now done in sales in our just over 7 years existence, about $250 million in sales. And that's an exciting number. Few companies ever do that. But what's more exciting than that is not what we have done in the last 7 years, but what we're going to do in the next 18 to 24 months. I believe we have a chance to double that number, right? To do in the next 18 to 24 months what we've done in the last 7 years. And one of the things that I think is very unique about Valentus is the fact that we have what I term as the 6th element. What is it? It's heart. It's energy, it's vibe, it's the culture really spawns from our founder, our president, CEO, visionary, Dave Jordan, and his wife, Joyce. Now, one of the areas that we're really focused on that's kind of brought us to the dance is weight loss. Okay, we have a variety of products in this area, but this is something I know a bit about because I have struggled with my weight my entire adult life. And when I say that, I mean, I've tried everything. You know, I've been on the meal replacements, I've done the shakes, I've done the prescription drugs, acupressure, I've done it all. And one word sums it up, and that is miserable, right? I mean, the reason why 95+% of people fail on the diets that they're on, it's not that they don't work, they work. The challenge is you can't do them, right? You might do them for a week or so, maybe even make it a month or two, but eventually you go back to your old habits. Okay, so what is so brilliant about what Valentus is doing is we've taken something 80% of the population does right now, every single day, and that's drink coffee. And folks, they don't just drink coffee, they love their coffee. They can't imagine starting their day without their coffee. It's the first thing they think about when they hit their feet hit the floor in the morning. And quite frankly, they may have 2 or 3 cups throughout the day, maybe more than that. What we have done that's so brilliant is we've taken something you already love, you already spend money on, you're going to do anyway, and you're going to do it for the rest of your life. And we put some ingredients in it that can help you control, manage, and even lose weight. That is the brilliance in the Valentus coffees. Now, if you want to accelerate those results, we have a capsule called ThermoPerk. This will actually enhance or accelerate the results you experience from the coffee. We do have, as I mentioned, several products. We have a carb blocker called 24/7. We have a cocoa. We have a keto creamer, even a product called Tropical Blast, which is like a pina colada with the same type of ingredients that are in the coffee. So, again, but the coffee is the centerpiece, right? I mean, 80% of the population drinks coffee every single day. And again, they don't just drink it, they love it. Now, we have another product that's new to us that complements and enhances the results you may experience in weight loss, but just improves your overall health and well-being. It's called Relief. It's enzymes. Sean and Ty Loomer, just incredible formulators, incredible people. They brought this product to us. I tell you what I've learned over the last, several months about enzymes, the impact that enzymes have on our overall health and well-being, and how it can impact your health is unbelievable. This is a lifelong type product everyone should be taking. Emulin, a very unique product, again, can help with weight loss. It's brought to us, there's 2 of them. There's M and C. It was brought to us by a guy by the name of Dr. Joseph Aarons. He's a 2-time Nobel Prize nominee for his work. And what this product really does is it helps the way your body processes its carbohydrates and its sugars, thus helping, if you're somebody that deals with blood sugar issues, it can help in that area. If, a lot of us have inflammation, and it can help in that area. So phenomenal product. Again, we have, almost 30 products. You can go to valentusproducts.com. You can go do your own due diligence, study them, look at them, look at what you like the best, and you can find something there, rather than me trying to take, an hour or so and try to explain them all to you. So another critical element, in success is timing. I mean, I don't care what the company, what the industry is, timing has something to do with it. Timing is a major factor in someone experiencing crazy results and crazy success. And the thing is, every company tells you the timing is perfect. Well, what I have learned, having now been in this industry for 32 years, that timing is actually very predictable. It's a set of numbers, right? And, the short story is this. If because the numbers are how many distributors are there and what's the sales volume. And if either one of those numbers are big, you've missed it from a timing standpoint. Well, by both of those measurements, the timing here at Valentus truly is perfect. Here in North America, Europe, Asia, just getting started, we're in that sweet spot, that magical part of the growth window that can magnify and multiply your efforts. Now, compensation plan. We have 7 profit centers. Remember when I talked about the advertising dollars in traditional, again, that 50%, rather than paying the actors, the athletes, the high budget advertising, that 50% goes to you, right? Real people experiencing real results. It's spread out over 7 profit centers. We have a wholesale customer program where our customers can buy at the wholesale level, and you can make 40%, up to 40%, depending on the pack, every month off of that customer order, right? By introducing that customer to it. Now, when you sell out of your own inventory, let's say you purchased a business pack or one of our career packs, it actually increases your earnings to around 50%, where you buy it wholesale, then resell it to someone else on that wholesale level. You're reselling at wholesale, but because of the discounts and the commissions you earn, close to 50%. We have a fast start program. This is where somebody says, hey, I want to do this too, right? And the way they get started dictates what you earn, anywhere from as low as $20 all the way up to $200 you can earn off of someone joining, depending on the pack. We have a legacy code. This is once you've completed your foundation team, which is bringing 3 people in with a business pack, you now become legacy code qualified. And on your legacy team, every person, whether you bring them in or someone else brings them in, no matter how far removed from you, if they're part of your legacy team, right, you're going to earn $100 in every one of those business packs. The dual team commissions, excuse me, this is the monthly consumption. All the people using and consuming the products on a monthly basis. This is up to $100,000 per week you can earn off of this one profit center. The 7-generation matching check, incredibly powerful part of the plan as your organization grows and matures, will probably be your second most largest part of your commissions. The 1% global pool, car bonus, again, there's something in here for everyone. So the question is, can I do this? And folks, you've learned everything you need to do to be successful here in kindergarten. It's called show and tell, right? We tell stories about our company, about our products, about what's happened to us and what's happened to others. And think of it this way, because your job's not to try to explain everything I'm explaining to you here today. Your job is simply to stimulate an interest, to get someone to want to look and to learn. Think about it as if you've ever gone to a really good restaurant or you've seen a great movie and you've told somebody about it. We've all done this. And I think you would agree that your excitement towards the movie or restaurant has influenced others to want to do the same, to go eat at the restaurant, right? Experience what you did, see the movie. And you don't tell them about the entire movie or the entire meal that you had bite by bite. You tell them how great it was. And then we have all kinds of tools, right, that they can go and review through our Share Valentus app, where it literally puts everything in the palm of their hand. But your job is to just stimulate that interest, to get them to say, hey, this sounds interesting. I want to know more. And then you can send them, out the information or a 3-way phone call. So as we're looking to say, do I want to get started? There's basically, a starter pack, there's an advanced pack, there's a business pack and a career pack. Now, what we recommend for someone looking to do this from a business perspective is you want to really help them understand that the business pack or career pack is where they want to start. And the reason is very simple. Number one, it sets a good example. So here's what I can tell you. For the rest of your life, every time you sit down across from somebody, they're going to say, you know what, looks really good. What did you do to get started? And you have to tell them, right? And so you have the ability in the way that you start to set that example on others are going to follow. So getting started with the business pack sets the example, gives you a workable inventory, 16 products you can, sample, you can use, you can sell. It brings the value from $59 per unit all the way down to $36, and with the career pack 33, demonstrates commitment, maximizes your earnings. You go from 5% on the dual team or the residual part of our plan all the way up to 20%, legacy bonus qualified, and locks you into a 4 to 5 level matching check. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen here, okay? And I want to let you hear from someone. We have Joan Bunyad, I think the name is pronounced. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. But Joanne, are you there? If you could come off of mute. Are you there? Ah, there you
Yes,
are.
I am. Sorry.
Did I pronounce your last name correct?
Actually, Joan Bunyad.
Okay. Well, we're excited to have you on here today, and we'd love to hear a little bit about you, your background, and why you're excited about Valentus.
Well, thank you for having me. First of all, sorry, I'm in my car right now doing mommy errands thing. I just brought my kids to dentist today, so I'm just trying to do what we can do. Right, this is what we're here for. First of all, I want to say good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here with us. And I know you guys could have been somewhere else. And thank you for having me, John. I mean, this is my first time actually being, this many people will be listening to me. Forgive me if I kind of stutter a little bit. First of all, my name is Joan. I'm from Fairfield, California, and a stay-home mom. Um, Actually, having worked in retail since my daughter is 4 years old, I believe, 4 or 3. And so I have 2 kids, one boy, one girl. My girl is 17, and I have a boy that's 7 years old, and they're both handful, but they're both great. What can I say, right? Being a stay-home mom, we kind of just do everything for everyone, right? And we always say, my best friend always kind of tell ourselves we're like a garbage disposal, because we don't want to waste food, and this is the reason why I end up here. And you don't know what you're eating, putting in your mouth. You're just kind of like, what? Next thing you know, you're like, oh man, my clothes doesn't fit me. And so my friends and I, like, we always talk about, dude, we need to be eating better. We're not getting any younger. We want to start taking care of ourselves. And I said, it's like, well, what do we do? And then this is how we ran out of the coffee. I was like, but I don't drink coffee. I'm like, well, you know what? Let's just go for it and see what it goes. And, next thing you know, I joined, and I didn't even know, tell you guys the truth, I don't know how I got into it. I don't ask about the plan or how you get paid or whatever. I just like, you know what, never done it. Let's just go for it. Um, After how many years? 2, 3 years now, I believe it would be 3 years. And COVID happens, everything happens. I maintained my weight how I wanted to be. Um, that's why when people say, "How do you dude?" I'm Filipino, and you should know how I eat, right? Um, Tell you the truth, it's having. Sorry, my iPad is going crazy. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So tell the truth, like joining this business, guys, it's something that I would always cherish for with anyone, just because don't first of all, don't say I'm glad that I didn't say to what I didn't know, just because during this business I gained so much more than not just having the money in your pocket. I believe as a stay-at-home mom, like, we always want to take care of everyone and you forget about yourself. So having being in here with my team, it just I couldn't say thank you enough, where I discovered my own truth for myself. Because down the road, like, I'm sure a stay home mom there or stay home dad or whatever, you will lose yourself. But this is where I found myself. So I encourage everyone to just, I think, stay longer here, and then you will find what you're actually looking for. And I don't know if that makes sense, whatever I shared today. I don't know how much time I had. I'm just kind of like mumbling here because my daughter is just, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but thank you for having me. I hope I shared what I'm supposed to share, and have a good day. And if you guys have any
Okay, well,
questions,
thank you, Joanne. Yes, thank you so much. And I think what you said there about finding yourself, I mean, so many people, are just living a life of quiet desperation. Their job is overtaken their life, and the freedoms that can be involved in this type of a business, what we have here with Valentus. I mean, here you are, sitting in your car and tuning in, catching in. I mean, it's an incredible business model. So thank you so much. Congratulations. We are going to go to Arizona, and we are going to hear from Greg Charlo. If you could come off of mute, Greg. I know you've got a lot of exciting things happening right now in your business. A brand new team that just joined online of you that has exploded, a brand new double diamond in just a couple days. Heather Howard, she's actually on here, but she's at the dentist with her daughter. And so she's holding her daughter's hand. And so I don't think the dentist would appreciate her coming on. So Greg, could you take and share a little bit of your background and your testimonial and why you're excited about Valentus?
Sure, absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Yeah, and I mean Heather Howard, she's rocking it. It's just excitement. We looked at Valentus just over a year now, John. I think I just got some Facebook notification where, we were having dinner last October here. We looked at it for a couple of perspectives. For me, it was a weight loss thing. I needed to lose some weight, and I was unhealthy. I had high blood pressure, and I had products that sat on my counter for several weeks, and I just was unsure if I really wanted to, embark on a journey like this. Again, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do financially or with my career, and obviously what happened with the COVID and the virus and whatnot, and it really forced people to try to have a wake-up call. And I realized that things weren't going to go back to the perceived normal, I guess you could say. And I don't really like saying that, but it was a wake-up call for me when everybody's reaching out to me and they're saying, what are you working on now? What are you doing? Or, how are you losing this weight? I lost over 46 pounds. It kept that weight off. I think it was up to 60. I put a little bit of it back on. Moved just downstairs here in Tempe, right next to, I don't know, John, if you know what Crumble Cookies is, but that is one of my new passions here. But from the weight loss to, getting my blood pressure regulated, not having to go on blood pressure medication, absolutely phenomenal, because my family, they've got blood pressure issues in our blood type, I guess, whatever that is. But being able to do that and then earn an income from home, truly phenomenal. It was the leadership, John. When we talk about why we looked at the company, you talk about the 5 elements. For me, the most important element, number one, is the first rule in business for me is who you're in business with. You got to have people, surrounding you that, have integrity, have, the right motivations. And that was important for us. And we just put ourselves inside of the system. We focused on, doing the do, I guess you could say, and, plugging into calls like this. John, thank you so much for the support and the calls that you do like this. This company is absolutely phenomenal. We've had a lot of fun. We've made incredible income. And we've helped a lot of people do the same thing. And it's literally just excitement. And, the business speaks for itself. The compensation plan here, I haven't seen anything like it. And, you're bringing people like, Heather Howard into the conversation. It's indicative of the leadership, number one, but also the products and also the compensation. Again, all of those elements just lined up. And when you get people, again, for instance, Heather Howard, when you get somebody, an industry veteran like that, it's not because of me or Sean, or it's an accumulation of everything that we talked about and everything you talk about every week, John. And I just, again, thank you. We've had a lot of fun, and we're just getting started. So appreciate all the support that you give and the leadership that you bring to this industry, not just Valentus.
Okay, well, Greg, thank you so much, and appreciate your leadership as well, and all that you're bringing to. And congratulations on that weight loss. That's incredible. Although, crumble cookie sounds a little bit dangerous, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'd want to live next to that. But anyway, thank you for your story as well. And folks, 2 things. Number one, I mentioned we're giving away a ticket to the GoPro event, which is a 3-day event, I believe it is, first weekend in October. We've got a screenshot of everybody that was on here and on YouTube. So we'll do that drawing next week. But last week, the winner was Eric Hoover. So if you're on now, if you would send me a private message, and we'll get you the detail on that ticket. But folks, everybody, lives in what I call a someday world. Someday they want to change their life. Someday they want to get on a job that they hate, right? Someday they're going to start saving for retirement. Someday they're going to get healthy, whatever it is. Someday, they just keep kicking the can down the road. And all of a sudden they run out of days. What I'm telling you is this, it's not someday, it's today. I mean, if not now, when? If not this, what? Right? I mean, what we have here with Valentus, all the elements in place, people need what we have. They need extra income or they need replacement income. They need better health. And although they may not even have had the thought of what time freedom might be like, we can help lead them to a life of time freedom, taking control in your life. But folks, it's not someday, it's today. So get back with the person who put you on this Zoom. Get your questions answered. Make that decision, not someday, but today, that we can help you change the course of the next 5 years of your life for the rest of your life. So with that, everybody have a fantastic rest of your day and start of the week here on Monday, and we'll talk to you all again soon. Bye now.